Let me press you on a couple phrases you just used: tragic compromise and the necessity to commit physical evils.
Yes.
Um, sounds could sound problematic for some folks. So, because it could sound like you're saying we have to compromise something so that, or we have to commit some sort of evil that good may come. What could you clarify what you mean by tragic compromise? What's being compromised there? And when you refer to physical evils that must be done, in what way are those evils?
Um, First of all, compromise. But perhaps that was a bit misleading. So the tragic dimension has to do with the fact that it would be far better if we didn't have to do this. So the sense of which we're kind of constrained. Also that in a conflict, people on the other side need not all be bad people. They may be good people. Um, uh, um, so our enemy isn't composed entirely of Hitlers or devils, and it is tragic that we're in a situation where you might actually have to use physical force against them. But in a sense, history constrains our options. On the matter of compromise, I mean, there can be immoral compromises, and I guess I was thinking partly that the political life, political peace always has depended on compromise, because political life involves conflicting views, conflicting demands, and if we're going to live together without bloodshed, then compromise is inevitable, and compromise, therefore, is not necessarily grubby. It's just a fact of political life. With regard to the issue of the use of violence, you picked up correctly that I spoke about physical evils, and the idea is this: that to cause damage to anybody's person, anybody's property, the infrastructure of a society is an evil. It's destructive, right? From my point of view, and from the point of view of Christian just war thinking, which employs the principle of double effect, it may not always be morally wrong to cause physical evil. Whether it's wrong or not depends on such things as what motivates me, what am I intending to do it, whether I've strong enough reason to do it, whether there are other things I could have done to achieve mine instead of this destruction. But if my motivation is good and my intention is right, and indeed the object that I want to achieve is important enough, and there are no other ways of doing it, a certain amount of physical damage may be morally justified.